Have you ever been in a rush early in the morning, trying to get to work? The air's still cold. Your car has been parked overnight, and without thinking, you start the engine, step on the gas, and hit the road. Sounds normal, right? But did you know that this habit might be one of the cold start mistakes that silently damages your engine? From the lubrication system, turbocharger, even the automatic transmission, the problem isn't just that the engine is cold. During a cold start, several systems aren't yet ready to operate at their best. One small mistake can lead to serious damage. Before we dive into the 7 major impacts, let's first cover 3 critical mistakes you need to avoid. In this video, we'll break down exactly what happens when you start your engine cold, what the consequences are, and how to do it right. Don't skip ahead, because something you thought was a harmless daily habit might actually be hurting your car more than you realize. We'll also share the right way to cold start, so stay tuned. First, what is a cold start, and why is it risky? A cold start refers to starting the engine when it's cold, usually after the vehicle hasn't been used for several hours or overnight. In this state, engine oil hasn't circulated fully, engine temperature is still low, and components like the ECU, sensors, and lubrication system aren't yet operating optimally. If you force the engine to work hard immediately, it causes excessive friction, incomplete combustion, and can damage critical parts like the turbocharger, catalytic converter, or automatic transmission. Here's what you need to know. Number 1. Stepping on the gas. Right after starting the engine. This is one of the most common mistakes. When the engine just starts, the oil is still at the bottom and needs time to circulate and lubricate components like the pistons, piston rings, and cylinder walls. If you press the gas immediately, you're forcing the engine to work hard before proper lubrication occurs. The result? High friction, worn cylinders, and faster engine wear. Does revving the engine at high RPM count as a mistake too? Let's talk about that next. Number 2. Revving the engine to high RPM. Before it's warm. Some people think warming up the car means revving the engine. Not true. High RPM during cold start forces the engine to work hard without full lubrication. Plus, cold oil is still thick and flows poorly. The result? You risk damage to crankshaft bearings or even the turbo if your car has one. What about the electrical system during cold starts? Let's move on to that next. Number 3. Repeated start-stop in a short time frame. In cold weather, your car's battery works harder because chemical reactions inside it slow down. If you start-stop multiple times in a row, your battery can drain fast. This cold start mistake could leave you stranded before you even leave the driveway. Next, let's see how improper cold starts affect your fuel system. Number 1. Inefficient combustion and higher emissions. Wastes fuel. Modern fuel-injected cars spray extra fuel during cold starts to help combustion. But if you press the gas right away, the air-fuel mix becomes unbalanced, leading to poor combustion. The result? Higher fuel consumption and increased emissions. And yes, it directly affects the catalytic converter. Number 2. Damaging the catalytic converter. Catalytic converters work best at high temperatures. If combustion is poor, due to hard acceleration, right after a cold start, the converter can't properly filter exhaust gases. Over time, this cold start mistake can permanently damage this expensive component and increase pollution. What about turbocharged cars? That's coming up next. Number 3. High risk to turbochargers. Turbochargers spin up to 150,000 RPM or more and require full lubrication. If you rev the engine during a cold start, before oil reaches the turbo, the bearings can wear out, or worse, fail completely. This is a very expensive cold start mistake. And one major system people forget: the automatic transmission. Number 4. Automatic transmission isn't ready. Auto transmissions rely on hydraulic pressure to function. When cold, fluid pressure isn't optimal. If you drive off hard, shifts can be rough, response delayed, and wear increases. This cold start mistake can damage torque converters and clutch packs, very costly components, and the engine itself. Cold starts can make it sound rough. Number 5. Engine sounds rough at startup. Ever heard a knocking or metallic sound during cold starts? This can be due to unstable clearances between engine parts when cold. Oil hasn't yet reached critical areas like the camshaft and lifters. This metal-to-metal contact causes those sounds. Repeating this cold start mistake wears down engine components, especially the head. Next, we'll discuss how cold starts affect the ECU and sensors. Number 6. ECU and sensors provide inaccurate readings. The ECU relies on sensors, MAF, ECT, O2 sensor, etc., to manage fuel and ignition. During cold starts, temperature and air sensors can give unstable data, especially if you drive off too soon. The ECU may create a fuel mixture that's too rich or lean, causing poor performance, rough idle, or check engine lights. Finally, let's look at how cold starts impact the cooling system. Number 7. Cooling system isn't working at full efficiency. People often forget that radiators and thermostats also need time to function properly. If you drive hard right after a cold start, coolant circulation may not be stable yet, causing local hotspots inside the engine. This cold start mistake can lead to overheating in certain areas, often unnoticed until serious damage occurs. So, what should you do? Start the engine and let it idle for 30 to 60 seconds. Don't press the gas pedal while idling. When driving off, go easy on the throttle and avoid high RPM until the engine warms up. This simple habit can extend your engine's life, improve fuel efficiency, and protect components like the turbo, catalytic converter, and transmission. Cold starts are unavoidable, especially in colder climates like much of the US. But by understanding and avoiding cold start mistakes, you can keep your vehicle running at its best and save a lot on repairs in the long run. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop a comment below. What's your usual cold start habit?